Hey guys, here to do another episode of Cobra's Corner. For you this may have been a couple of days, for me this has been an hour since my last review, which was the Hyakushiki. Why am I pointing this out to you? For the simple fact because I'm wearing the same shirt and I don't want people to say, hey, he doesn't wash, he doesn't clean. He does, he just doesn't do it within the space of an hour when he's already clean. He being me. So yes, anyway, on to what I'm doing today. I will be looking at the first volume of Gundam 00, the box set, done by Beez. B-E-E-Z, Beez. I'll be talking about, well, I'll talk about it now because this will be quite a short video. I'll talk about a little bit about this. When I got it through the post, it comes with this little back thing saying, hey, this is what the series is about, this is what comes with the DVD, and I was almost shocked and worried to see that it was this kind of language. Astute people of the world will know that that is French. So I was horribly fearful that this was going to be a completely French DVD, but then I looked at the bottom and it said like Français. I'm not going to even attempt saying Japanese, English and other language, but yeah, it does have the other languages on here, but it is kind of set to French as its default, so I had to fiddle around with that, which was a bit weird and fluffy, but I didn't mind too much because I love Gundam 00. And it does come with a couple of nice things, which for the toy part, which I'd usually do, which is the close-up bit, I'll do for the contents of the box, and I'll show you what's got inside. Now, what do I think of Gundam 00? I think it's a brilliant series. First 9 episodes are not the most exciting, but it's a good way to set up the character, set up the story, set up the world. I haven't actually watched the first 9 episodes in a while now, because I've been watching a lot of other things lately, but I remember liking it a hell of a lot. The animation is really good, and the Gundam design is excellent. As you'll know, anyone who's watching this and saying, I know what it's like, I've already seen the series. This is for people, obviously, who haven't. I would really recommend this. Maybe not the extent of the box set, the special edition, because as you'll see, there's not a lot to it. So, without further ado, let's get on to that now. Okay, so we're back for the final part of this video, and I just wanted to show off the box. This is quite, I'd say, generic kind of artwork for 00, but it's still really good. I really like the way they've done the Exia here. The box is really good until, I'd say, the side here, which you have a random picture of Setsuna. It kind of throws it off a little bit for me, I think. Don't really like it there, and then you have a nice picture on the back of all of the pilots, or at least the main 4. Which is good. It's, again, a very generic kind of shot, but who cares? I think I'll display it from this side because there's no Setsuna just kind of floating around there. And it's a nice one where you just pull off its head and it's got the extra bit there, which is nice. So we'll pull out the DVD. And when I got... Oh, you also have a nice... You can maybe just see that, a celestial being insignia on the top there, which is nice. So we'll talk... about, I guess, have a look at this. I like this shot a lot. It's really nice, interesting. Unfortunately, just has Setsuna and the Exia on, but I'm hoping with the other 3, it'll have something else. The back of it is, celestial being, and that's about it. It's a little bit disappointing for the actual DVDs. I would have liked some more artwork on there rather than a black celestial being disc and a white celestial being disc. But hey. I won't complain too much. I do like the fact that this is for the special collector's edition. This box, you only get it with the first volume. I always like these kind of boxes, so that's pretty much why I picked it up. That's the main reason. You did get a couple of other little things which aren't as exciting. You get a badge of the Exia. I'll zoom in there. I don't really like it. I don't like the shot they've got the Exia in, and there's a lot of white space not used up on this badge, so it's kind of poop. So I'm not. This is I'd say the weakest of the parts you get for the collector's set. You also get my second least favourite thing, which is, as it's not in focus, a little Setsuna keyring. Again, a very generic pose, but it's kind of 3D-ish. It's got that kind of foam stuff inside. It's not brilliant, and it's completely out of focus. There we go. But you know, whatever. Another throwaway item. I'd actually say this is probably my favourite of the things you get. You get this patch, as I pull it all the way back. Celestial being one. It's one of these ones that you just iron onto your clothes or something and it sticks. But I really like that. I think it's nice. And I need to find something that I can put it onto. I'm not going to put it onto a bag. I just love the feel. I always love these kind of badges, and I think it looks really well made. It's also done by Sotsu, I'm going to say, Sunrise, and then it has some of the crazy words at the end there. So that's another bit. And then we have this, which I've got a load of bits of crap in, so I'm going to make sure it doesn't fall out. You have... Ah, great, it's not even in shot. Sorry about that quick cut, and the box fell over. And then you have this, which is a little box with Setsuna and the Exia on. You get a little Exia model. Well, plastic figurine, because it's not really a model of sorts, but you do have like a removable shield. You know, just pegs in. Hands are pegged in. It was actually on a tree, which I was surprised about. I thought, why did they put it on a tree? They rotate. That's because they're peg joints, so the more you rotate, the more likely these hands aren't going to stick. Removable beam saber. Kind of a quite tatty beam saber, but whatever. The arm is at kind of an angle pegged in, so it will always go up to that kind of direction. It also has a bit of rotation there, and it bends at the elbow. It has a pegged head, which you can just pop off and pop back on, so it can turn not very far, but a little bit, and it's got a little bit of waist articulation as well. It comes with, as you can see, you think this is one piece, but it's not. It's actually two. You know, the GN sword, unfortunately, this is its rifle mode, as people will know. You also have underneath there a GN dagger. Oh god, I'll just take it off because it's falling apart now. Doesn't usually do this, but it's kind of typical that when you do a review, things go to hell. You have the longer GN dagger, I think it's called. And also opening my little bag of tricks, we also have a couple of other pieces. We have the GN sword, for when you want to hold it kind of like that, as I show it off camera. Or you can have the GN sword so it's held like that. So you get essentially 3 GN swords, which is interesting, I guess. You also get another beam saber, so if you want, you can have him holding 2 beam sabers. And then you have this really messed up kind of stand, which you kind of just shove the leg into that hole. All in all, it's not a really good little figurine, but it's not bad. It's not horrible. If you think that was about, I want to say 30 to 40 quid, the DVD box set. And I'd totally only say get this if you are a fan of the series. If you haven't seen it before, maybe just go with the normal edition, which, you know, you don't get the big box. You essentially just get volume 1 and that's it. You don't get the crappy badge. You don't get the average to poor, as I throw it around, keyring. You don't get the awesome badge, and you don't get the okay figurine. So I'd say buy the series because it's a good, very good robot series, and it's got a lot of cool things on it, and it gets even better as it goes through and into the second season. But maybe not this, because the DVD, as far as I can remember, only has textless or creditless openings and endings, you know, which is kind of typical of anime shows, but it's not great. Here's the back sleeve again, little Harrow. I didn't know Harrow had feet until I saw this picture, so, you know, that shows how much Gundam I've watched so far, and then you have a little picture there, and that's about it. So yes, You've heard my opinions, you can judge for yourself. I'd actually be fascinated to know if any American fans have these DVDs, and if yours came with like actual special features. Like, because I know sometimes America does, well, most of the time they do DVDs better than we do, or Europe anyway. So thank you guys for watching this little review on the DVD box set, collector's edition, and I will see you for another review in the future. Catch you later, guys.